and just screw it up. Nope, there I go. I think we're live. Thought I mispressed some buttons there. Welcome to Sin Bin Stream, NHL hockey doubleheader for Tuesday night. Continues with the Philadelphia Flyers on the road, British Columbia, to take on the Vancouver Canucks. Hello, Blue Jay man. Or Blue Jay M. I don't know why I keep saying man. My bad. All right, we got the starting goalies. All right, why is my feed not kicking in? Hello, Zane. Welcome. Game 1 in Philly. Flyers won 5-2, December 22nd, so 8 days ago. Goaltenders, Vladar for the Flyers, Demko for Vancouver. Lankinen is the backup. Urson is the backup for the Flyers. And let me check my audio real quick. All right, there we go. Audio's good. Hope Canucks coach from last year is with the Flyers. Great rivalry game. Oh, Tockett. Gotcha. Thanks, Blue Jay. Zane, hello. Oilers are now first. Yeah, I think I remember you or somebody else saying that. Yeah, we'll look at the standings plenty during the intermission, but we got a little time here. Yeah, I know that's good. They passed the Knights, but unfortunately they played more games, so that's not good. They played 3 more games than the Knights, and they're only a point ahead. But they are 3 wins ahead. That's huge. Ducks actually have 1 more win, and they're 2 points behind, though, because they've got a ton of losses amongst. Ducks have been up and down. Very strange team this year. 3-6-1 in their last 10. Yeah, they've been struggling. All right, Vancouver. Not in the basement. They are 6-4-0 in their last 10. And the Flyers. Where are the? Oh, they are 3rd in the Metro. 4-2-4 last 10, and they lost their last one. All right, we've got Vladar, Demko. What? They just screwed up the lines. Was going to read them off. What is going on? Why are we not? I'm on the Flyers feed too. The game has started and I'm just sitting on ads in ESPN Plus. It's just as exciting. Thanks, Evan Carter. I appreciate that. Hope work goes better for you. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember how the Ducks were last year, but yeah, I hear you. They're still in the top 3 in their division, so they'll take that. All right, Flyers in white going left to right. Vancouver in all blue going right to left. Face off, won by the Canucks and sent into the ozone. Puck in the near circle, just sent wide past Vladar. Kept in at the blue line. Around the net into the far corner. Puck gets knocked free. Flyers have the puck. Zegras sends it ahead. Drop pass, shot from the far circle is wide of the mark. Vancouver on the counter. 3-on-3. Towards the net. Puck loose in the near corner. Taken by the Flyers. Flipped to center ice. This is going to be icing on Philly at 19:10. I'm wondering. I'm on the Flyers feed. I'm tempted to check out the Vancouver feed. Man, the Montreal feed was terrible tonight. Vladar 13-6-3, 237 goals against, 909 save percentage, no shutouts. And Demko 8-7-0, 263 goals against, 909 save percentage, and 1 shutout. Near circle draw. Controlled by the Canucks at the blue line. Long shot, save by Vladar. Sent around the boards. Didn't see who got that shot, though. Into the near boards. Flyers send it out. Man, this camera is so far away. And another icing on Philly. At, I don't think 8. Yeah, Rick Tocchet, first season as the Flyers head coach. Previously 10 years. Tampa, Arizona, Vancouver, and Philly. Oh yeah, I knew he had been Philly's coach. Adam Foote, first year as the head coach of the Canucks. 19 seasons as an NHL defenseman. Yeah, Quebec, Colorado. Didn't realize he played for Columbus a little. Yep, false start on the draw. We got to redo it. Yeah, I may check out Vancouver's feed. I think Philly's is okay. Face off. Flyers win it. Up the near boards, not out. Kept in by Vancouver. Near corner. Willander, let's see. Behind the net. Don't think that was a shot. To the near boards. Kept in. Again. Nope, knocked out. Flyers racing for the puck. Knocked away, though. Vancouver in the near boards. Evander Kane up the near boards to the near corner. He delivers a hit in the corner. Oh, we got a fight already. The gloves went flying. Kane duking it out. Oh, helmet gets knocked off of the Flyers player, and then he tackles Kane. Number 24. Yeah, he's the one that got labeled. Clean hit. Sealer fighting Kane, but Sealer, that was a legal hit by Kane. I don't know what Sealer's problem was. I assume this is going to be 5-on-5. Yep. Or 5 minutes for fighting and 5-on-5. Yeah. Hard to tell who won the fight there. It was very short-lived. I mean, Sealer's helmet came off. Didn't look like he landed anything. Kane really couldn't deliver any punches, and then Sealer tackled him. I wouldn't exactly say that Sealer won it, is what I'm trying to say. Kind of a draw of a fight. Kane kind of just let him throw, but it's not like Sealer landed a whole lot. Nothing really effective. All right, face-off win. Vancouver keeps it in. That shot is blocked into the crowd, way up. 18-10. Hey, Fighting Whales. Yeah. Where? Did you see your mention? Yeah, the ref stopped it pretty early, but Sealer did tackle. They just kicked out. Who'd they just kick out of the draw? They take down the face-off won by Vancouver. They keep it in. Far circle shot. Glove save Vladar. He hangs on at 18:04. 3-0 shots Vancouver now. Good glove save. That was Garland on the shot. Number 8? Yeah. Far circle draw. Yeah, I'm going to go try the Vancouver feed. And they just kicked a Flyer out of the draw. Brink will step in. I'll catch up on the chat at the under 14 media timeout. Was that Rossi that won the draw? All right. Flyers actually knock it into the ozone. Vancouver, though, skates it right back out to the far circle. Centering pass, and what a shot. Good save. Wow. Vladar on his game early for the Flyers. And long pass ahead. And that's whistled dead for icing on Vancouver at 17:34. And yeah, I'm going to go try the Vancouver feed. I don't know. I'm just not digging the... Nope. Not what I wanted. Thank you very much. I shouldn't do this at whistles. I should just wait for immediate timeout because I risk missing a goal. I don't know. The Flyers camera was so far away. All right. 17-16, 4-0 out of the shots. Yes, Sportsnet, I think, is way better than TSN. I think TSN was for Montreal earlier. I think Sportsnet, that's probably the Western Canada coverage, does a much better job, I think. They're warning Sasson here on the draw for Vancouver, although we get these weird shots for the power face-offs. Long shot by the Flyers, blocked into the near boards. Puck sent behind to the far boards. Just out. Vancouver skates it over the red line. Drop pass, far circle shot, wide into the near boards. Yeah, it's probably the same camera, but that's all right. A 2-on-1. Pass gets away from everybody for the Flyers. Vancouver counters over the red line. Pass, actually a shot and a save and a frozen puck at 16:41. 6-0 suddenly. Shots on goal, Vancouver. Yeah, I'll just stick with this feed. All right, you know what? Maybe I should make the Flyers white. Would that make that easier to read instead of the black? Let me know. Does that stand out a little more? Oh, yeah, we'll go with that for now. If you want, I can put it back to black, though. Far circle draw. Puck loose. Flyers can't get it out. Vancouver keeps it in. Might have been a shot on net. Sent behind the net to the far boards. Far corner. Taken behind the net. Sent around again. I think by Camp. O'Connor and a goal. Who tipped that in? That was a nice pass. Vancouver up 1-0. Yeah, you look away for a split second, and there it is. 1-0 Vancouver. It looks like it was Camp. Or is it Kampf? Could be Kampf. All right, what is this replay? O'Connor had it. Passed it. Yeah, right outside the crease. And nice pass by O'Connor. And Kampf put it in. Yeah, it's K with A with an umlaut, MPF. Oh, this is... I hate this play. The clock is ticking down. They're showing the guy on the bench who scored, and they missed the draw. 1-0 Vancouver. Puck in the near circle. It's got to be more... Okay, 8 shots now. Yeah, just a nice pass right outside the crease, and he buried it. I think glove side high. And play is stopped for a penalty on the Flyers at 15:46. Didn't see it. Looks like Brink.
Bobby Brink, the Flyers kill penalties very well. They're in the top 10 in the NHL. Kind of a Rick Tocchet staple for the most part. The Canucks power play.
All right, Brink heads to the box. Vancouver on the power play. Yeah, Happy New Year's, everybody. In case I forget tomorrow or don't see you tomorrow. Face off. They took a shot away. Flyers clear it. 12th in power play for Vancouver. 9th in penalty kill. Philly. All right. Vancouver from behind their own net. Up the near boards. It's behind the net. Vladar plays it to the near corner. O'Connor and Peterson on the assist for Kampf's goal. Flyers clear it down the length of the ice. Vancouver behind their own net. Skated over the red line. Far circle. Centering pass off the boards. Back to the far side. Right up on the point. Near circle shot wide or saved. Kept in. Power play continues. Far circle. Back to the point. Far circle shot. Rebound just outside the crease. Sent wide. 1 minute remaining on the power play for Vancouver. Last 8 games, they've been 6 of 24 on the power play. Vancouver. Blue line pass. Shot blocked. Picked up. And sent back into their own zone. Man, it is hard to read these Vancouver numbers. I don't know why. Is that 45 or 40? All right, number 5 with the puck. That's Willander. He skates it in. Centering pass. Shot is wide off the goalie and almost in, but went wide. Holy crap. Back to the near circle. Into the, pass to the far circle. Back to Willander. To the near circle. Willander blue line. Long shot. Saved and held on at 13:51 for a whistle. 5 seconds to go on the Vancouver power play. That was that Anderson on the shot? Let me double check. No, who was that on the? I couldn't read the number. Pedersen? No. I have not done a Vancouver game for some time, I think. All right, we're still waiting on the linesmen, both of them, for the draw. Face off, Philly, behind their own net, near corner. Penalty expired. Back to 5-on-5. Puck is finally knocked out of the zone by Flyers. In front of the benches, now Vancouver takes it behind their own net. Comp is 64. I got to learn these numbers. All right. Vancouver over the red line. Knocked away briefly. Vancouver centers it. Far circle missed on the shot. That was O'Connor. Centering pass, near circle, puck gets away, shot, big rebound, O'Connor couldn't get to it. Puck taken out by the Flyers over the red line, pass to the far circle, sent behind the net, missed it in the near boards, and Sherwood sends it behind the net, and it's sent back. Sherwood will skate it out. 10-0 shots, Vancouver. Flyers struggling on the road tonight. Okay, 7 is Joseph. I got to remember that for Vancouver. They're just skating around with the puck. Under 12.5 to go in the opening period. 1-0 Vancouver. Dumped into the near corner. Taken by the Flyers. That would be... Oh, that's right. York is 8. I forgot about that. 9 Drysdale, 10 is Brink. All right, puck gets away into the near corner for Vancouver. Centering pass, shot was wide. Yeah, where's the puck? Good God, the camera operator couldn't follow it. In the near circle, puck sent to the blue line. Cross ice pass. Vancouver to the far circle. Blue line, puck. And pass to the near boards. Sent into the near corner. Behind the net, Vancouver. Canucks trying to keep it along the far boards. And it's finally sent out. But Vancouver has it in their own end. Both teams getting line changes. And 17 on the Canucks. That's Ronick. And up ahead into the near corner. Back to, all right. Near circle. Pass gets away. York takes it. Maybe it's Sanheim. Maybe that was 6. Taken behind the net by Drysdale. Sent to the near boards. Vancouver pinches it along the boards. Takes the pass behind the net. Looking to the far circle. Hit along the boards. Rossi down. And trying to dig it out would be Willander. And the puck gets loose down the ice. Vancouver sends it up the far boards. Pass. Willander has it. 10:20 to go. Opening period. 1-0 Vancouver. They send it up the far boards and dump it into the far corner. Flyers have yet to register a shot on goal. Andre sent it behind the net to the far corner. Vancouver digs it out. And the Flyers send it around the near boards. Behind the net, centering pass gets deflected away by the Flyers and back into the near corner. 9:45. We're overdue for the under 14. We're already due for the under 10 media timeout. Haven't had a whistle in some time. Or non-icing, non-penalty whistle. All right, puck still in the near corner, up the near boards, kept in by the Canucks. Blue line pass or shot deflected into the far corner. Puck is still in the far corner. Back to the blue line, a keeper along the boards. And shot or pass to finally deflected into the crowd or netting. At 9:12, we get a media timeout. Whoa, need a drink of water here. Let me catch up on the chat. Well, let's get you the comp goal, his second of the year. Number 64. Sends it behind the net, and then O'Reilly finds him as he brings it back. Yep, beat him glove side high. Comp from O'Connor and Pedersen. Vladar, yeah, got beat glove side high. 10-0 shots on goal. All right. Blackhawks came back and tied it 2-2 at the United Center in Chicago. Madison Avenue. Islanders 2, Blackhawks 2. Oh, Nick Lardis. That's a newbie, I think. Finals from earlier. Maple Leafs 4, Devils 0. Penguins 5, Hurricanes 1. And an exciting Montreal Canadiens win on the road in Florida. 3-2 over the Panthers in overtime. Suzuki, the game tire, and the game winner in overtime. The game equalizer to send it to OT, and then the winner in OT. All right, let me catch up on the chat. It has been flying fast and furious, and I am, way behind. Philly looks decent this year. Yep. And they have Zegras. Yep. Garland. Yeah, I probably bet on Philly. Yep. Should be a great game. There's bad blood. Yeah, they broke up the fight early. Yeah. Hey, Fighting Whales, thanks for the support. Oh, trash talking me? That's fine. Let her. I don't care. Ref stopped it too early. Divorce of the century. Hey, Derek. Hello. This is why the Canucks are in the garbage. They only have Kane. That's why. Yeah. Sportnet. Yeah. Well, the Flyers is all right, but yeah. Even the broadcast. Yep. Winter Classic in Miami. I guess they'll enjoy. Yeah, how the hell are they having the Winter Classic in Miami? All right, back to the game. I'll have to catch up on the chat later. It's been flying fast and furious. Hello, Alex. All right, Canucks keep it in behind the net. It's just hard for me to get numbers for the Vancouver. I kind of know Philly. Philly just iced it at 8:48. All right. I know I'm flying through the chat. So how are they getting ice in Miami? That's the question. Yeah, happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I know it's early. Around the world, it could be still hot in Miami. It was 80 for the Dolphins game a couple weeks ago. Yeah, happy New Year's. Yeah, I get it. Wrigley, Fenway, yep. Happy New Year, Blue Jay. Fighting Whales, appreciate you. Lambo would be, yeah. I don't know if they would ever do it though. I mean, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, not a big population. Oh, shot near the goal there by Florida. Make that Philly. Just crossed up the teams. All right, finally a shot on goal. All right. I'll have to get to the chat later. Sorry. All right, Flyers dump it in behind his own net. Played into the far corner. Demko got it. Over the red line. Oh, what a hit at the blue line by the Flyers. Holy cow. Vancouver chips it ahead at the red. Flyers take it over and dump it in. Nah, we're going to get some hits. Shot and a goal by the Flyers on only their second shot on net. Unbelievable. Wow. Near post beat Demko. Glove side high, I believe. All equal, all square here at one apiece. Noah Cates his 10th from Mitchkoff and Brink. Near circle shot. Yep, just got beat glove side high. Off the post, I think, too, and in. Noah Cates. 10th goal of the year, all square at 1. 10-2 the shots, but 1-1 on the scoreboard. 10-2 Vancouver. All right, puck is in the Flyers' end. They send it up. Nope. Blocked into the near corner. Kane tried to get a hit. Puck is in the near circle. Vancouver drop pass to the blue line. Far circle. Deflected. Far corner. And sent out by the Flyers. Picked up by Vancouver. Skated over the red line. Into the O-zone. Pass. And it was sent by Vladar into the far corner. Not a shot. Vancouver regroups in their own end. Dump in from the red line. Shot from the near circle. That must have hit the bar because the ref waved it off. And the Flyers dump it in. Vancouver up the near boards to the red line. And a dump in again by Philly. To the near circle. Long shot. Don't know if that was on net. 6:41 to go in the opening period. Pass gets away. Went wide of the net into the near corner. And Vancouver finally skates it out of their own end. Now it's 10-4 shots on goal. Puck is behind the Flyer net. Flyers skate it out. Pass it in. No icing. Demko plays it to the near boards. And the Flyers take it over in their own end. Backhander, dump in for the Flyers. Demko behind the net. And it's sent up the near boards by Vancouver. This might be icing, though. And it is on the Canucks. 5:56. 10-4 shots for Vancouver. Kempf? Is that how you say it? Instead of Kampf? Okay. I hope you're right. Yeah, thanks for supporting the channel. I'll be rooting for Carolina. Let's put it that way. After the Packers first, then Carolina. All right, face-off. Flyers win it, but pass or shot gets away. Vancouver to the near corner, behind their own net to the far corner. And off the near boards, Vancouver trying to get a change. Flyers steal it. And their pass is blocked. Taken by the Canucks and sent out. Every time I look for a name, they'd make a line change. That was Sherwood that got it out. All right. Sent behind the Vancouver net, up the far boards. At the red line, right in front of the Flyers bench. Puck is dumped in behind the net. Vladar now played out the far boards. Cross ice pass over the red line. Near circle. Zegras on the pass. Shot was wide of the net. Actually, they took away a shot on goal for Florida. Somebody tripped behind the Vancouver net for Philly. Philly has to retreat at the red line. That guy just got out of the zone. They could not dump it in. And Flyers have the puck in their own end. And a whistle. What was the whistle for at 4:35? What happened?
Although it looks like it's going to be Konechny.
Konechny going off for a penalty. So the Flyers will be on the power play. Konechny is 7. No, Ronick. Why do you say Konechny? Oh, coincidental minors. All right, we're going to have 4-on-4. 11 and 17 are sent off. So 4-on-4 coming up after a commercial break. They took another shot away from the Flyers. We're back to 10-2. Or wait, 10-2. Oh, boy. Why so many underdogs win in hockey more so than any other sport? Good question, Michael. Thank you. Maybe because of backup goalies would be my best guess. You know, you never know here. I mean, I guess maybe the lines factor that in if they know who's at the morning skate, who's starting. You never know with last-minute scratches. Chicago never make it to... Are you talking Bears? I hope so. That's the hope. Hopefully. Oh, well, they're in. Or unless you're saying Hawks. Yeah, we'll see. That's my hope as well. Would have thought the Rams were really good, but they're starting to fall apart against their old coach. Yeah, I agree. That's exactly my thought, Fighting Fish. Yeah, they were bad even before they traded Quinn Hughes. Yep. Yeah. And they're at home. Yeah, Ronick and Konechny got into it. NHL. Okay. All right. Here we go. Back underway. 4:25 to go. And the 4-on-4 has a minute 45. Blue line. Vancouver. Puck gets away. Red line. And passed back to... That's Willander, right? Yeah. Patterson now? I guess that's 40. I keep thinking it's 4 something. I didn't realize it was a 0. So who's with Willander? I guess Bozer normally is. Okay. Philly has the puck now. Still in the 4-on-4. They complete a line change. Couturier sends it back. Flyers at the red line. Far circle. Pass deflected behind the net. Vancouver has it. Near corner. They take a hit and fell down. Another hit along the boards. Puck gets away. Flyers wasted a chance there. Into the near corner. Vancouver gets it out. And taken back in their own end. That is Drysdale. Tipped ahead. Vancouver in the far circle. Now they peel back to the blue line and out of the zone. They'll have to tag up. And assume that is Joseph. Can't see the numbers too well. Back to the blue line. Under 3 minutes remaining in the opening period. Near circle. Near corner. Behind the net for Vancouver. Back along the boards to the blue line. Near circle. Return pass to the slot. And knocked away by the Flyers. Picked up by Willander. Into the near circle. Centering pass goes through the crease. Into the far corner. Backhander sent out. Pass to the near side. Oh, I thought that was offside. Zegras with the puck. We're done with the 4-on-4. Puck gets loose in the slot. Big rebound. I think Zegras takes it, centers it to the slot. That shot is saved. Big rebound, kept out of the net. Vancouver takes it, skates it out of their own end, sends it ahead, and chased by Sherwood into the near corner. He falls down, though. And Philly sends it into the far corner and up the far boards and out. Under 2 minutes remaining in the opening period. Picked up by Buium. Buium? I got to figure out that one. Dumped in behind the net. Now into the near corner. Now they say 10-3 shots on goal. Sounds like the plows are out, maybe salting. We were supposed to get a little bit of snow tonight. Behind the net, Philly has it. They send it off the boards, keep it in at the blue line. Long pass to the far side. Return pass gets deflected into the near circle. Shot, big rebound, great save by Demko. Sent out. Both teams going for a line change. Taken behind the net by Drysdale. No, make that York. My bad. Number 8, York. Pass to the far boards. It's right in front of the Vancouver bench. Battling for the puck. Dumped in by Philly. Taken by Demko behind the net. Vancouver up the far boards. Finally back to 10-4 shots on goal. Vancouver hasn't had a shot on goal in a long time. It was 10-0 for a long time. And Vancouver sends it up the near boards and out. Dumped in. I think we're getting more line changes. There's under 20 seconds to go, though. Flyers could make one more rush. Over the red line. Far circle, long shot, deflected just outside the crease, flipped up over the red line into the O-zone. 2 seconds to go. That is the end of the first period. 1-1 after 1. Vancouver dominated the action early. Philly gets the equalizer, and they keep Vancouver from getting any more shots on goal. Shots are, speaking of shots, now it is 10-5. Shots on goal, Vancouver. All right, I'm going to fly through the chats. Fully support. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. What did Wales do to you? Wait, what are you talking about? I still owe you Philadelphia. Shark attack in Cali. Oh, no, I didn't know that. This is why everybody... Wait, what are we talking about? Nothing happened. Sabres will be the first in the wild card spot if the Caps lose tomorrow because the Panthers lost, so we will be above. Oh, yeah. Good point. We'll take a look at the standings again. Right. Washington. Who the heck? I'm doing that game. I think they're hosting the Rangers, right? Yay, Dan C. Yep. Great win. Yeah, that was an epic comeback. My God, I'm so far behind. Goal, Canucks, goal, Arnold. Philly favored on the road. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Philly is 19-11-7. Canucks are under 500. I'm rooting for the Canucks, I'd say. You need the Flyers to not lose by more than 2.5. Oh, nice. You bet on the 2 games I did tonight. Thanks, Evan. Boo. Yeah. Right. What the hit? Okay. Yeah, no worries. Oh, how has the Quinn trade worked out? Yeah, they were playing well. They won their first 4, and they've won 6 of their last 10. Yeah, I hear you. Wasn't that shark attack on a triathlete in training? Oh no. No, that's terrible. Right, yeah. Ravens Steelers. Well, the Steelers are going to be out without Metcalf. Just based on that, I would take the Ravens, but yeah. Lamar is probably playing. I don't know. Hey, I think I caught up. Sorry I flew through the chat so quick, but I wanted to make sure to read them all. I just didn't read them all out loud. Oh, we got to check in on the Hawks. That's right. Oh, wait. We need to do... I don't think we did the Noah Cates visualizer, did we? I can't remember. We'll just do it. Again, watching on Sportsnet, just something off on the Philly broadcast. Yeah, shot from the near circle beat glove side high. Near post. Islanders 2, Blackhawks 2, 6:48 to go in the third if you have NHL Network or you're in the Chicago or New York area, you get that game. And well, if you have your local RSN, that is, which I do not. Other games, the other 3 games are final tonight. 5-1 Penguins at home over the Canes. 4-0 Maple Leafs at home over the Devils. So far, only road team to win, Montreal. 3-2 over the Panthers. I almost said Nick Suzuki, but that's his brother on the Wolves. It is Nick Suzuki. Then what the heck? Oh, Ryan Suzuki is on the Wolves. Suzuki's 12th was the equalizer at 18:38, 1:22 remaining. Then he got the overtime goal, 3:24 in, so 1:26 remaining in overtime. Thanks to being on the power play because of the Rat, Brad Marchand with the penalty. Pretty dirty hit along the boards. His teammate had already hit a guy, and then he came in with a people's elbow, like... who is that? Well, it was originally Hulk Hogan and then The Rock. I thought it was pretty nasty. Oh, yeah, here's the goal. They're showing it on Sportsnet. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the timer up. Oh, yeah, and I did not fix my schedule, so I'll have to move everything up. But, yeah, this is a mess for tomorrow. I got to figure out Sunday, too. Wasn't prepared yet. So the Oilers won at Winnipeg. Now the Oilers are going to win on New Year's Eve against Boston. Yeah, I think they're home too. Hopefully. Lost the Buffalo Sabres. Will have 46. Yeah. Right. Right. Yep, Sabres with a win up to 46. Gotcha. Caps drop below. Right. You are, Gracie. Should be lots of scraps. Yup. Kane. Yep. He already had a fight, too. I hear you. Probably. All right. Let me move this up. Obviously, I have not even figured out what I'm going to do Sunday yet. I know my son has a baseball practice, obviously indoors to get to, so I will, be available in the afternoon. I know this is super hard to read. It will remove the first game and it'll be easier to read tomorrow. 3 hockey games and a women's ranked game. Texas Tech is ranked 21 in the women's AP poll. AP top 25 poll. And Sunday will be to be determined, I think. We'll figure that out eventually. All right, there, it's updated. So, yeah. Rangers, Capitals, 11:30. Lightning, Ducks, 3 o'clock. Central Florida, Texas Tech, 6 p.m. Women's basketball. Boston, Edmonton, 8:30. Thursday, not sure if I'll be able to add any college basketball. Washington, Ottawa, noon. Tampa again in LA, 6. Nashville, Seattle, the only 9 o'clock game. Friday, split doubleheader, 2 and 9:30. Saturday night, Kings game at 8. Probably will be it on Saturday, and we'll figure out Sunday soon enough. Let's check out the poll. 15 votes, 73% going for the Flyers, and probably correct. 27% for Vancouver. Yes. He liked announcing that NBA game I did one Friday night, but I'm too bored by the NBA, and the games take so long. I don't know. Yeah, I think Pasternak has been hurt. I'm not going to say that's the only reason they've been bad, but yeah, I hear you. Tomorrow's win will be huge. Let's see. So Rangers, Caps, Preds, Golden Knights, Lightning, Ducks, Wild Sharks, Jets, Wings, Devils, Jackets, Sabres, Stars. Well, yeah, you're gonna need a full team effort to beat the Stars in Dallas, though. Should be a tough game. Yeah, couldn't work out a quadruple header. I would have had to do a game 2.5 hours apart, and I hate doing that. Sherwood, pardon the whistle. Sherwood can scrap too, but he prefers hard body checks. For some reason, I thought he was a defenseman, and apparently he's a forward. Yeah, 10-0 shots, Vancouver to start. It's now 10-5. All right, let me take a quick break. I'll skip the music. I'll be back quick. Thanks. Like the video if you're enjoying the live stream. Consider hitting subscribe. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, and this will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. DeBrusk, a healthy scratch last night versus Seattle for I'm assuming that's Vancouver. I think I'm on the Vancouver. Yeah, Jake DeBrusk, 74. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. All right, got to tell YouTube live control panel to settle down. There we go. Oh, that's right. Bedard is from the Vancouver area. I think he was injured the first time they played in Vancouver, his rookie year. I don't know if they went back until his next year. Can't remember. I think I watched that game. I don't know. I was watching the Hawks all last year. They were terrible then too. Thought they had it going a little bit this year. Yeah, they were talking about DeBrusque. Thanks for answering that. Yep, Hawks are struggling. Hopefully the Oilers, I mean, they've got their window. They got rid of Skinner, maybe. We'll see. Oh, yeah. I see why you mentioned it. I just remember them making a deal about it his sophomore year that he had missed it. That's the only reason. I for some reason I remembered it. I better make sure this is live muted. Yep, there we go. Let's see if they made any changes. Nope, still 10-5 on the shots. I'm going to fix the timer right away. I've been forgetting. Not good if I'm trying to do 4 games tomorrow. I only did 3 today. 4 yesterday. It's not as bad as trying to do 3 football games. I could never do noon, 3:25, and 7:20. But the 8:30 game, that's a better break. All right, Canucks in blue going left to right. Vancouver in white. Philly in white going right to left. Sent in Vancouver, far circle. Back to the blue line. Nope, taken by the Flyers. Pass over the red line. 3-on-3. Far boards. And Vancouver sends it out. All right, still, we're playing ping pong at the neutral zone. Finally, Vancouver shot saved into the far corner. Pretty good shot. Sent out along the near boards, retreated into their own end, picked up by Ronick. He'll send a pass, skated over the red line by Vancouver. Puck gets loose. Philly takes it. Breakaway opportunity into the slot. Pretty good forehand shot saved by, what's his name? Demko. And Vancouver going the other way. But the puck is dumped back in by the Flyers. Vancouver behind their own net. Into the nice shot just outside the circle. Big rebound taken by the Flyers. And into the near corner. Battle for the puck. To the far circle. I guess that shot was blocked. That looked like another good opportunity. Another big shot, big rebound, and a diving. Oh, no, I screwed up. Did I forget to start the clock? I think I did. All right, we got to fix that. Sorry. Falling asleep at the switch here. All right. That was a block shot by Philly, yeah, on that one. How many replays are we going to get? All right, 13-6 shots. Vancouver. Block shot 7-3. Philly. Oh, yeah, I didn't do those stats. 18:20 to go. Second period. Flyers dump it in from the red line. Goes all the way to the far corner. Picked up by Joseph. But not out. Flyers near circle shot and a save and held on. Demko at 18:04. 13-7 shots on goal now. Thinking Peterson and our next two first rounder and Coots. Oh, okay. And we're going to redo the draw. False start. Connor Bedard. Blackhawks might. I don't know about that. He had a really good season going before the injury. All right, another frozen puck. 1758. He was having an outstanding season in his third year before the injury. So I don't see it. They know that he's the only marketable player they got. I can't see them trading him. Nice shot just outside the circle, right down the middle, and a good save by Demko. 13-8 on the shots now. Puck is pinned in the far boards. Vancouver, still battling. Flyers in the far circle. Send it behind the net. Flyers into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Couturier was there. Back to the blue line for Sealer. Puck just outside the crease. Near circle. Shot was blocked again. Into the near circle. Sealer. No, that's not Sealer. Into the far corner. 74? Yeah, they got a line change. Couturier sends it to the near circle. Kept in at the blue line. Cross-ice pass off the boards. Taken by the Flyers. Long shot wide of the net. And the Canucks have been out there over a minute. Joseph's been out there almost 2 minutes. Shot again. Blocked. Taken behind the net. They almost got a wraparound goal. They keep it, though, and blue line. Down to the near circle. Joseph has been out there over 2. Willander almost 2. Everybody else over a minute 20. It's like an extended power play. And finally, the Canucks send it to the red line. But these are a long change. I don't even think anybody got off yet. Maybe one. Shot and a goal. Yeah, that they were tired. And you could tell. 2-1 Flyers. Canucks could not get off the ice. And it cost them. They were caught flat-footed. And the Flyers take the lead. 91 on the goal. Grundstrom is 7th from Grabenkin and Sanheim. Just they got it to the red line, but I think they maybe got one change, but not really Demko's fault. Good. Oh my gosh, that was a hell of a shot. He went from the far circle and beat him blocker side high to the far post. Back underway, they missed the draw as Sportsnet gets caught showing a bunch of replays. All right, puck is in the far corner. Vancouver gets it to the red line. Long pass. Now the Canucks have to tag up. They're offside. And what's the whistle for then? Do they call offsides? Such a weird call. Oh, no, I hear you. I gotcha. No. I was just saying I don't see it, but I understand. Yeah, I like Willander. He's good. I liked what I've seen from Willander. It's just there's so many things going wrong for the Hawks, so they need something to build on. I am having trouble with the Sportsnet feed. It is like glitching to hell. I've seen that happen before. I'm quickly switching back to the Flyers. It's driving me. It's going to give me a headache. We'll stick on the Flyers broadcast. That sometimes happens where the Canadian feed glitches. So before I get a headache, I'm going to switch. It was a near circle draw. By the time I get back, I'm just going to have to catch up the clock. 15:29. Yeah, I couldn't watch it anymore. So we're on the Flyers feed. 13-10 on the shots, 15:29 to go. Most points by a defenseman, Flyers all time. Sanheim has 230. He's tied for fourth. First on the list is Mark Howe with 480. Eric Desjardins is the second, and I missed the third. All right, face off. Vancouver wins it. They send it out. And, well, offsides on Vancouver at 15:23. It was 1-1 after one. Grundstrom will get the goal visualizer at the under 14. Gave the Flyers a 2-1 lead. Vancouver was long overdue for all five players to change. And they were tired, and it showed. Long shot by Willander. Blocked and sent to the far corner. Vancouver, it's already down behind their net. Willander passes off the boards. Nobody got it from him. Pass to the far circle. Flyers in the far corner. And they take it behind the Vancouver net. Centered it. Got through, but Canucks have the puck and send a pass off the near boards. Flyers in their own end with the puck up the near boards. Vancouver's offside. They got to tag up. Flyers take it by the penalty box and dump it in. Behind the net, sent up the far boards, but not out. Flyers trying to get a line change, and they dump it in. Pass behind the net, Canucks to the near boards. Kept in at the blue line. Flyers shot is blocked. Ooh, that might have been a trip on Philly. No call. And sent in. Both teams trying to get line changes, or at least I know Vancouver is. Yeah, Vancouver. That was a long shot on net, so no icing. And they took a shot away. And another offside against Vancouver. Should be the under 14 media timeout at 13:51 to go in the middle period. 14-10 shots on goal Vancouver, but 2-1 Philly on the scoreboard. Yeah, no, I know. It's fine. Philly will be fine. I just had to switch. I didn't want to get a headache. Pardon my have I ever been in person? Yeah, it's been a long time. I've seen I think I saw one hockey. I haven't seen, other than AHL, I haven't seen much hockey in person. I've seen plenty of Chicago Wolves games. They're the AHL affiliate. Currently for the Hurricanes, they've been other teams' affiliate. In fact, I think they were independent once within the last year or two as well. Yeah, I seen one game at the United Center for the Hawks. Otherwise, I saw a bunch in the old Chicago Stadium, probably with my older brother, and actually with one of my friends too. Thinking, let's see. I think I saw an old Peoria Rivermen game. Whoa, like 30, almost 35 years ago when they were the Blues affiliate. Let's see. Yeah, but Hawks not recently, not Blackhawks recently, but we used to see a lot of Bulls games too. I did see the Blackhawks with my dad up in Minnesota at the old, against the North Stars at the old Met Center. It was a playoff game, like 87, 88, somewhere in there. Hawks lost that night, but they ended up winning the series. I think that's the only game only NHL game, I should say, I've seen outside of Chicago. or the Chicago suburbs. All right, the Flyers dump it in after winning the draw. It's in the far corner. Kept in at the blue line. Long shot into the near corner. And puck is loose. Taken by the Flyers. Back to the blue line. Sent behind the net. Canucks get it. Pass taken at the red line. Into the near boards, near circle. Oh my gosh, how did the Canucks not score there? They sent it just wide of the far post. Nobody was able to deflect it in either. Into the far corner. That is Grundstrom. He had the go-ahead goal as of now. Blue line keeper. Pass blocked into the near corner. And we are under 13 minutes to go in the middle period. All right, Ronick sends it up to the blue line and dumped in by the Canucks. So far corner. Ooh, somebody got knocked down. Where's the call? This has got to be a Flyers penalty. If they miss this, that's inexcusable. Come on. Yep. Tripping. That's what I thought. One of the alternate captains. I can't see his number. Any day they want to post this on NHL.com would be wonderful. So the Canucks get a power play. Yeah, tripping. Oof, dangerously close to the boards, too. Number 6, that is Sanheim, the defenseman. So the Canucks are on the power play. Puck is in the far circle near the boards and sent out by Philly. On net, actually. 0 for 1 on the power play tonight for Vancouver. 2 shots on goal. Three, two, one. Okay, I'm in sync. Near circle for the Canucks. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Blocked into the near corner. Sent around the boards. They tried to center it. Now, kept in at the blue line. Nice keeper. Sent around to the far corner. Oh, puck got away. Picked up by the Flyers. Up ahead. Breakaway. Nice glove save by Demko to keep it a 1-goal game. And Vancouver back on the attack. Into the near circle. Puck gets away into the near corner. Flyers send it up the near boards to the red line. Picked up in their own end by Ronick. I assume it's Ronick and not Huronic. All right, skated out by the Canucks to the far circle. Now that pass got deflected, maybe off the side of the net. Kept in blue line to the near circle. Back to the point. Long shot. Nice glove save and held on by Vladar at 10:59. All right, let's check the shots. 16-11 now, Vancouver. Shots on goal. All right, still 18 seconds on the Vancouver power play. Yeah, they gave up a breakaway. Great glove save by Demko. A decent opportunity. I don't know if Kane or Sherwood got that shot on goal. Thought Kane passed it and Sherwood deflected. And we get a false start. They kick Evander Kane out of the draw. Sherwood steps in for Vancouver. Near circle in the Flyers zone. Face off. And into the near boards. Flyers clear it down the length of the ice. Demko behind his net. Picked up Ronick. Pass to the red line. Dumped in by Willander. And that should just about do it. That is the end of the power play. 0 for 2 tonight for Vancouver. 10:32 to go. Second period. 2-1 Flyers. Drop pass. Flyers have it in their own. Canucks have it in their own end. Pass gets away. Flyers pass it off the far boards into the far circle. Ronick there. Holy cow, how long has Ronick been out there? 6-6 on the shots this period. Vancouver sends a backhander towards the crease. He made the save. Puck got loose from Vladar, and then he had to freeze it. But nobody there to clean it up and try to push the rebound into the back of the net, unfortunately for Vancouver. We got the under 14 media timeout, I think. We're doing the Mick delivery of the game. Great. All right, nope, we do not have a break. Oh, boy. All right, 17-11. Shots on goal. Vancouver, they still trail 2-1. Konechny is out there. Can't see who's taking the face-off, though. And they take it, Philly behind their own net into the far corner. Puck is just sent out to the red line. Looks like Zegras was there. To the near side. Near circle now. Blue line. Pass by Konechny into the far corner. Konechny can't get it. Vancouver skates it over the red line. Pass to the near side. Chipped into the near corner. Sanheim was there. Vancouver's pass goes off a skate. 2-on-2 the other way for the Flyers. Pass gets away, though. And into the far boards. Somebody shattered a stick for Vancouver. Shot from the far circle by Konechny. Not, I guess, on target. And Vancouver got it to neutral ice. Dumped in again by the Flyers from the red line to the far corner. Puck in the far circle. Flyers backhander to the... Vancouver backhander to the red line. Flyers send it in. Pass to the far circle. Backhander return. Flyers player crashes into the goalie. They're both laying in the crease. No call. And Vancouver sends it out. What in the world was that, refs? I'd like a replay once we get to a whistle. All right, bringing it in is Couturier. Far circle. Puck taken back. And to the blue line, pardon me. Long shot. Couldn't tell if it was on net. 17-13, though, on the shot, so it probably was. Now 17-14 on the shots. Yet Flyers maintain the 2-1 lead. Under 8 to go in the middle period. Getting some hitting in this period now again. Vancouver in their own end. Ronick with the puck. No, he just passed it. Ronick sent it back to Buium, B-U-I-U-M. I don't know how to say that. Buium. Behind the net, I forgot to look that up. Demko to the far boards. 9-7 shots this period, Flyers. Vancouver behind the Flyer net. Lost the puck back into the near corner. Blue line keeper. Shot was wide off the stick of Willander. And let's see. Along the near boards, tipped out, but Vancouver recovers and dumps it in from the red line. Near corner. Man, they have not had a whistle in a while. Flyers send it out. Down the length of the ice. Willander picks it up. Skates it over the blue line. Dumps it in from the red line. Over into the far corner. Flyers take the puck. That's, isn't that Greer? Number 10. Yeah. No, that's Brink. I got the wrong team. Thinking of the stupid Panthers. Apologies, Brink. Far circle shot. Big save by Demko. Rebound, and the Flyers have it the far circle. Tough angle pass or shot. Glove save held on by Demko. Finally get a whistle. 6:24. Should be a media timeout. Whew. 17-16 shots on goal, Vancouver, but they trail by 1, 2-1. Oh, first things first, the Grundstrom. That's not what I wanted. I accidentally hit the video replay. That is not something I think I can do. He is number 91. Off the boards, pushed it ahead to the far circle, and just a great shot beat Demko, I think, blocker side high, just under the bar. Tough angle. Grabankin and Sanheim on the assist. Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you. And I'm only paying $12.99 a month to watch NHL on ESPN Plus. So I get everything but the TNT games. I'm on ESPN Select, so I don't get ESPN games, which there's not that many. I don't get NHL Network games. What else? And Blackhawks games. The goal? Yeah, hey, Seth. Yeah, I forgot. You're an Eagles fan. Figured, yeah, should be a Flyers fan, too. I'd watch Prince George Cougar. Oh, Chicago Cougars? The WHL team? Nice. And Chara play. Interesting. Quinsel, but I play a hockey team and followed the Cougars. Oh, no, maybe that's a British Columbia team. Oh, okay. The Chicago had a Cougars team. That was their is it WHA or WHL? I always forget. Yeah, I never saw the Cougars. Didn't know really anything about them until more recently. Researching old teams. I should bust out my Montreal Maroons hat. And I had my wife sew a Montreal Maroons patch onto a maroon jersey or hoodie. So I technically have a Montreal Maroons hoodie. All right. Unders. We're approaching. Now we're at 6:15 to go in the second period. Flyers along the boards behind their net, but we got a whistle at 6:12. May have been offsides on Vancouver. Ooh, there goes my knuckles. Prince George is a WHL team in British Columbia. Yeah. Go Phillies next season. Yeah. Yeah, I did some baseball this year, but that will not continue. One, I don't get the White Sox for free anymore. So that takes away, potential. I'll have to just pay and do all the playoff hockey I can, and maybe I'll have to break down and do some NBA games, but preferably not. No baseball, definitely no college football, and if I can help it, no NBA. All right, Vancouver, Willander, near circle shot, blocked or tipped into the netting at 5:53. Yeah, not saying, I definitely used to watch it all. Was pretty much not a sport you could name other than soccer that I didn't watch. But I kind of renounced every sport except for the Packers for a long time and got back into hockey on a couple of occasions. And let's see, they just kicked out number 40, Pedersen. Is it Pedersen or Peterson? From the draw. Flyers take it behind their net, pass up the far boards. That's going to be icing. No, not icing. Played behind the net. Odd call. Vancouver into the near corner. And sent to the neutral ice. Under 5.5 in the middle period. So we're more than halfway through the game now. Behind the Flyer net. Taken by Ristolainen. Pass taken into the far boards. Chipped. Far circle. And, taken over by Vancouver dumped in actually on net. Under 5 to go now in the second. Red line along the near boards, taken by Willander. Pass to the blue line. Another pass deflected to the near corner. That was Boeser, Boeser. Red line dumping. Nope, into the near circle towards the net. Shot. Nice save by Demko. And luckily, no penalty on Vancouver. Wow. Another breakaway by the Flyers. 18-16 on the shots. Oh, and another media timeout. Yeah, we were overdue again. 4:31 to go. Yeah, no. I get it. I totally get it. I understand NFL is king. I totally understand it. The first, 7 or 8 weeks were outstanding. I was watching a lot of football, but once hockey started, I kind of found myself thinking, yeah, we're getting our brains beat in, especially Sunday night and most Monday nights, and not every game was on ABC. So I was kind of like, well, let's just ride out the hockey here. Yeah, it is crazy. That it is a tight game. Yeah, I agree. So we got the Grundstrom goal. Yeah. Let me scroll a hair down. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't remember having this much trouble reading the Vancouver numbers. Tonight, I don't know what it is. I feel like the camera is just too far away. And like some of these guys, their numbers are tucked up into their pants. That happens with the Mammoth because Keller and Schmaltz are 9 and 8. And I always have to remember. I'm like, oh yeah, I think it's Keller whose jersey's always tucked in. All right, back from break. We got the Mohegan, Pennsylvania online casino moment of the game on this last breakaway. It says Mohegan, PA, but all right. Yeah, good save by Demko to keep it a 1-goal game. Yeah, sometime I'll have to do a video about being at the Chicago Wolves' first Turner Cup win. Another shot from just outside the circle and another save. And another draw. Would they took a shot away for Philly? Are they going to give it back? Why are they talking? Oh, they're talking about last year in Vancouver between these two teams. All right. And play continues. Thanks a lot, Philly. Showing highlights from a game over a year ago and you missed the face-off live. I can't stand it. I know nobody wants to hear it, but it drives me insane. Up the near boards. Near corner for Philly. Behind their own net. Kept in by Kane. Shot deflected and saved right outside the crease. Great scoring opportunity for Vancouver's. Zegras shot deflected. Flyers keep it in. Behind the net, Zegras is there. He's looking. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Big rebound and a goal by Philly off the rebound. Not much Demko could do there. No defensive help. And they swept up what was loose and got the goal. 3-1 Flyers. Konechny's 12th. Yeah, and missed opportunity on the other end, and of course, immediate retaliation by the Flyers. Great pass to Konechny. He put a backhander on net, got a huge rebound, and then just flipped it in. Nobody, not a Canuck anywhere near Konechny. Drysdale and Zegras on the assist. Play continues after the draw. Canucks, well, Flyers send it not out, but now they skate it out into the O-zone, dump it into the near corner. Sent to the far corner, pass to the slot, shot, great save by Demko, and he hangs on at 317, 76.1 miles per hour. Right up the middle, too. Oh, man, if he hadn't given up that rebound. But again, nobody stayed with Konechny. I don't know why nobody was on him. Far circle draw, kept in at the blue line. Long shot, big rebound. And sent off the far boards. Into the far corner. Pass to the near side. Long shot, deflected. Taken near the face-off circle. Now finally Vancouver skates it out of their own end. Up ahead, off the near boards. Behind the Flyer net. Sent out and will be picked up by, let's see, Ronick, who sends it, and they end up dumping it in, Vancouver. Might have been Joseph who dumped it in. Behind the Flyer net. Up to the near boards. Willander trying to get it. Flyers send it out down the length of the ice. This should be icing on Philly. At 2:22 in the second, Deuces wild, but scores 3-1 Flyers. Oh, yeah. No doubt. Flyers are having a great season. They need to adopt that as their full-time uniform. I love the Kelly Green jerseys. Definitely. Yeah, well, we had a fight early. Maybe we'll have another one. Maybe they'll get a goal, get it back to 3-2. Next goal will be crucial. If they're only down 3-1 going into the third, that's doable. Joseph and Brink battling for the puck in the far corner. Puck gets sent to the blue line. Long shot. Deflected into the netting at 2:05. 19-19. All right, what are they replaying? Oh, somebody got a puck off the hand. That's why. I think Flyers player is getting his hand iced. Who is that? 52. So Barkey, Denver Barkey, that's his name? That's a sweet name. Icing his left hand. He took a puck right off the glove. Hopefully he's all right. See if he's going to be able to return. Far circle face-off. Long shot from the blue line. Deflected into the near boards. Must have been off the netting at 1:59. Had a lot of face-offs tonight. Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, we got a penalty. High sticking on Pedersen. Marcus Pedersen. Well, Flyers head to the power play. Vancouver hopes to have any shot. They cannot allow a goal. They got to kill this penalty. 1:59 to go, second period. I missed seeing the what? WWTTFF. What the I guess double WTFs. Barkey, Dvorak, Konechny, Zegras missed the last player. So Barkey seems to be okay then. No serious damage to his left hand. Vancouver wins the draw, clears it down the length of the ice. Picked up behind the net. 25th in power play for the Flyers. 30th in kill for the Vancouver Canucks. All right, Zegras to pass behind the net. Shot whiffed on at the point. We got another penalty. I guess this is on the Flyers, though. What was the call here? Oh, he immediately skated off. Drysdale. Interference on Drysdale. Okay, I always get crossed up on the interference. I think because Vancouver would have had a breakaway. Yep, he immediately got in his way because that would have been a breakaway after he whiffed on that shot from the point. So we'll have a brief 4-on-4 for a minute 32. Wait, what? Yeah, 4-on-4. TV had it as a Flyers power play. I'm like, no, that's over. All right, 4-on-4, and then a brief 28-second Vancouver power play. But shot saved, and Vancouver counters to the far circle. Drop pass to Ronick. Blue line pass. They take it out of the zone. Ronick in his own end. 1 minute to go in the middle period. Pass to the near boards. Long pass over the red line. Far circle. Vancouver in the far corner. Now, cross ice pass got picked off. Zegras going the other way. Drop pass off the near boards. Pass gets away. Vancouver has it over the red line into the O-zone. Up the middle, but taken by the Flyers. Konechny passes to the far circle. Shot. Big save by Dvorak. Rebound. I'm sorry. Demko. Wrong. Into the far corner. Zegras behind the net. Zegras centering. Oh my goodness. What a save by Demko. What a golden opportunity by the Flyers. Hell of a pass by Zegras. And a shot by, Dvorak. Okay. I don't know why I said him as a goalie, though. Oh, man, my brain. Great opportunity for Dvorak and just couldn't put it past Demko. Got right between the two defensemen. And he knew it. He knew he should have scored on that. 9.8 to go. Middle period. 22-19. Flyers take the lead in shots on goal after trailing 10-0 in shots and 1-0 in the game. Puck gets loose into the near corner. That should just about do it. End of the second period. So we'll have 1 second of 4-on-4. Then Vancouver will have a 28-second power play at the start of the third period. 22-19 Irish shots on goal. $24 votes, 67% for the Flyers, 33% Canucks. So that sounds like 18-6, I would assume. No, that's not right. 16-8. What am I doing? Yeah, 16-8. There we go. Oh, Konechny. I don't know if we got that goal. Nope, not that. Visualizer. Number 11. Yeah, he got a pass. He got his own rebound off a pass and then tucked it in. Not much Demko could do. But absolutely zero defenders anywhere Konechny on that. Yep. Holy cow, yeah. 3 on... Well, okay, 1 was a fighting. 4 Flyer penalties, 2 Vancouver penalties, besides the Sealer-Kane fight. 0 for 1 on the power play, Philly. Oh, that's right, because the other Vancouver penalty was part of a 4-on-4, a coincidental minors. Cross-check and slash. against each other. All right, so that means Vancouver's 0 for 3. Wait, 1, 2, wait, 3? Oh, they haven't even gotten to their third. How can they be 0 for 3? That's not right. That's not right. Right? They can't be 0 for 3 already. This one is a fight. That's 1 brink. This one's wiped out because it was 4 on 4. So that's 1. That's 2. They have not gone 0 for 3 on the power play. I don't know what NHL.com is talking about. They're going to get a 28-second power play. Then they'll be on a power play and they can go 0 for 3. First place coming for the Flyers. Yeah. Who owns Philly, Oliver? LA or Anaheim? Yeah. Need some different people in the playoffs. Boston can stay out. I think everybody's sick of them being in the playoffs. I pray Florida doesn't go, or if they do, they make an immediate exit. Sabres, yeah, of course. Islanders, yeah, of course. Habs, they've been down a while. Yep, Flyers, that's fine too. Yeah, I root for the underdogs too. Yeah, I don't understand why they have Vancouver 0 for 3. They will be 0 for 3, but they haven't even gotten to that 28-second power play. That can't be right. They must have effed something up. Need to do an edit. Yeah, the only time I like the Bruins gear, and I liked them in the 90s because I liked using Cam Neely in the old NHL games. I liked Ray Bourque. They even had coffee, I think, at some point, maybe. Andy Moog was their goalie. I liked some of their defensemen, like Don Sweeney, too. But, yeah, I mean, I'm with or without Marchand, they can be done. And I really hate Marchand, especially being on the frickin' Panthers. Yeah. Right now, Panthers are number 1 on the hate list for me. For sure. All right, yeah, we can take it. Well, let's go through the numbers. I don't think I did this earlier. Oh, they added a shot for Philly, by the way. 23-19. All right. Face-offs. Flyers 24-17 Vancouver. We already mentioned the power plays. 0 for 1 Flyers. 0 for 2 Vancouver. 19-19 hits. Tied. 13-9 block shots Vancouver. 13-13 giveaways. 3-3 takeaways. Flyers won game 1 December 22nd, so 8 days ago in Philly. This is the second and final game of the season series. All right. Let's see. So 49 points, Detroit. Canadians with 48 after that excellent overtime win in Florida. Sunrise, South Florida tonight. Lightning 47. Lightning are plus 25 goal differential. Only 11-9-0 at home. Wow. Yeah. Montreal 10-9-1 at home, and they're better on the road too. That's amazing. Hurricanes 51, Islanders 48, Flyers 45, looking like potential 47 tonight though. Caps 45, Panthers 45, Gracie's Sabres right there at 44. Penguins, they won tonight. They're at 43. Yeah. But again, Jackets all the way down in 10th have 40. Just a lot of teams to climb, though. But it's kind of wide open in the East. Yeah, Cam Neely for that NHL game was incredible. Yeah. British Columbia. Gotcha. I almost said Boston College. I had caught myself. Oh, Joe Sakic. Yeah. Sixers win on a buzzer beater. Everything coming up, Philly. No, I knew you meant Sakic. Yeah. I've got a. You saw that Canadians thing I had on. I have a Cam Neely one. It's beat to heck, but I got that off of eBay. I'll have to dust that off sometime. Show it on stream. Yeah, it's such a shame, though. Neely's career ended early. He had that knee injury. I was always bummed by that. Yeah, all right, in the West, what can you say about Colorado? 65 points. I mean, who's going to stop them other than maybe injuries to themselves? Winners of 8 straight. 65 points. Dallas, heads and shoulders above everybody else as well with 57. Wild with 54. So they're the top 3 teams in the league, all in the same division, the Central Division of the Western Conference. Oilers 46. They're playing much better. 45 for the Knights, 44 for the Ducks. Did I put the score in? No, I didn't. Just in case we need to reference it later. Did I miss? No, I didn't misspell Canucks. What was I saying? 46 Edmonton, 45 Vegas, 44 Anaheim. Kings have been struggling lately. Can't get anything done at home. They are 5-8-4, but 11-5-5 away from Crypto.com Arena. Such a stupid name for their arena. Why are they still 3-5-2 in their last 10? So they're struggling. They can't win a shootout. That's the problem. They're 1-5 in shootouts. Sharks at 41 points. 6-4 in their last 10. They played one more game than the Kings, though. Kraken at 39, Mammoth at 39, all the way down to the Jets at 34. Yeah, Jets struggling, Hawks struggling, Canucks struggling, but Canucks are 6-4 in their last 10. So they're doing better than the teams around them, other than Calgary, who's 7-3. Predators have finally gotten going. They're 7-3. So, I mean, it's so wide open in the West. To put it all right, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back. Islanders 3-2 winners over the Hawks in a shootout in Chicago. Penguins 5-1 at home over the Hurricanes. Did I forget to say that Islanders won earlier? Canadians, as heard on Sinman Stream, 3-2 over the Panthers in overtime. Maple Leafs 4-0 over the Devils. What's going on with the Devils lately? 3-1 here after 2 periods. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't want the Avs. I don't want the Stars. I don't. The only way I'd want the Wild to get there is if they had to beat the. I guess I'd be okay with the Wild getting in there. Rather the Wild than the Avs or the rather the Wild than the For sure over the Avs and Stars, maybe even over the Ducks too. I want the Kings. Only want the Oilers, provided they don't beat the Kings again. But no, if it has to prevent, just don't let Florida even have a chance. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't mean that. I was just saying what's going to stop them other than injuries to their own team. It's good to see Landeskog back, though. Yeah, Dallas is great. I don't know. They were doing good. They Devils were doing good. I mean, they still got time, but yeah. Yes, yes. Somebody clued me in that the Clippers had finally moved out. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back. We'll skip the music. Thanks everybody. Thanks Seth. Thanks Blue Jay, keeping me company, and everybody else who's been chatting. Oliver as well, Zane, and earlier. Thanks everybody. Oh man, pardon the old man noises, but I'm old. A lot of sitting for 3 games. Oh, it's going to be rough tomorrow. Oh, let's fix YouTube live control panel. There we go. Yeah, thanks, Blue Jay. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, like, subscribe, share. If you're feeling in the giving mood, it's not necessary. There's always the donate button. I don't have channel membership. I turned it off because I was just doing votes on games, and I didn't feel like I was doing a good enough job to justify. And I kind of regretted making it $1.99. I should have made it 99 cents. You know, $12 a year just to help out the channel. I shouldn't have done 1.9. Whoop, let's take the timer down. You know what? Let's get out and get back in real quick. But I appreciate the kind words. Oh no, don't go too far. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate the chat too. You guys make it much more interesting. You know, not every game is going to be close and exciting. That was kind of dull, that Montreal Florida game, and then we had a great 10 minutes and then overtime. So you never know. All right, so we got this 1 second of 4-on-4. Yeah, there we go. Perfect timing. Here we go. Now a brief power play. Puck got knocked into the bench area. So 25 seconds remain on the Vancouver power play. Do we need some sort of rally hat for Vancouver? Just cheering for the underdog. Cheering for the Canadian teams, too. Puck on net on a clearing attempt by Philly. The shots are 24-19. Puck is knocked into the far boards, sent behind to the near far corner. Boy. And pass gets away off the near boards. Breakaway attempt here. And a good save by Demko, like right outside the crease. That might have been Drysdale on the breakaway. A great pass off the boards. Flyers lose the puck at the neutral zone this time. Glove down by Vancouver, and I think they whistled it dead. So correct me if I'm wrong. You can glove it down in your own defensive zone, right? Otherwise they blow it dead, I guess. I don't know. Don't know all the ins and outs of all the hockey whistles, you know, what they blow plays dead for. All right, 19:03 to go. Sent in by Vancouver into the near corner. Pass gets away. Shot off a skate and into the net. The Vancouver Canucks get back within 1 goal. Must have been off a skate. It was just like a ping pong ball, or not a ping pong ball, a pinball, and it finally went in the back of the net. Not Vladar's fault at all. All right, let's see the replay. Vancouver had a long dump in. I was a little surprised they didn't call icing. I guess they technically beat it out. Shot. Yeah, like a big rebound off a skate. Then it might have been put in on a shot. Yep. And play continues. We missed like 9 seconds of the game because they're showing so many dang replays. And that looked like a trip, no call. And the Flyers have a 2-on-1 far circle shot. And did he even have to shoot it? Or it was deflected into the net. Flyers get the goal right back, 4-2. Oh, real classy Flyers fan flipping off the Canucks fans in the stands. I mean, who knows if he was getting harassed earlier, but stay classy, my man. All right, 4-2 Flyers. Yeah, just an odd man break, and it just was basically sent in off of Brink. I don't even know if he got the stick down. We're getting a million replays. Far circle shot, and I don't know. Did he kick it in? Did it go off the stick? It was very hard to tell. Brink's 10th goal of the year. Center ice draw. I wonder if they're going to review this. Nope. Dvorak against Pedersen. Oh my gosh, they kicked Dvorak out of the center ice draw. Zegras in. Face off won by Vancouver. Back down by 2 again. I'll get you the goals and assists in a minute here. To the far corner. Puck is loose. Kane can't. No, that's not. Yeah, that's Kane, right? Shot from the slot, big rebound, and taken in the far circle by the Flyers. Over the red line, dumped into the near corner, chased by Konechny. Far corner, sent back to the near corner, picked up by Vancouver, long pass. Kane takes it over the red line, but it's knocked away by Philly. Near circle, shot, big rebound. Nobody could get it for Vancouver, and it's cleared. Flyers 2-on-2. Near or pass to the near boards off a skate. Sent behind the net. Back around, and Vancouver sends it out into the far circle. Now pulled back to the blue line. Stolen by the Flyers as they made a line change. Sent behind the Vancouver net. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Loose into the near circle. Ronick has it. Far circle. Sends a pass over the red line. Taken. Nope. Taken right out by the Flyers. They have it at the red line. Dumped into the near corner. Ronick passes. Picked up by Bayum. I keep forgetting to look up how to say that. Ronick with it in the far circle. My clock is a smidge ahead. There we go. Vancouver gets a line change. Flyers dump it right back in. Ronick takes a hit, sends it up the far boards. Finally out over the red line. Near boards. Ooh, big hit. Near corner. Flyers pass a couple times, take it over the blue line, over the red line. Way out of the net is Demko. Send it up the near boards. Flyers keep it in at the blue line. Pass deflected into the near corner. And Vancouver tried to get it at the red line, could not. That was O'Connor. All right, picked up, drop pass by Willander, probably to Joseph, over the red line, dumped in by Vancouver, behind the net. 19-19 on the hits, puck is loose in the near circle, Flyers have it in the neutral ice. Over the red line, far boards, pass, behind the net, taken by, I think, Willander. Kept in at the blue line. Flyers send it behind the net into the near corner. Taken right outside the crease. He lost the puck into the far corner. I was like, what are the defense doing? Myers. Yeah, I haven't said his name much tonight. Garland heads off. Haven't said his name at all tonight either for the Canucks. Long pass ahead at the red line. But the Flyers get it in the far corner. Kept in at the blue line. Another pass to the slot. Far circle shot blocked. Steered to behind the net also on a deflection by Vladar. Shot from the near circle must have been behind the net. Sent around again to the near boards. Taken behind the net. Vancouver, they lose it into the near corner. Chipped out. Over the red line. Puck gets away. Near boards. Ronick has it behind the Vancouver net. Pass. Near circle, probably the forwards getting a change. 26-23 on the shots. Man, we have had some long stretches without whistles. Dumped in from the red line to the near corner for Philly. They take it behind the net to the far circle. Shot. And deflected into the netting and off the netting at 13:54. Each team got a goal, so it's still a 2-goal lead. 4-2 Flyers. Under 14 media timeout. All right, so O'Connor's 10th from, what did we say? Kempf or Kempf? Maybe Kempf. And Brink's 10th from Mitchkoff and Cates. Did Brink score earlier? No. So no repeat goal. All right, here's the visualizer on O'Connor. Hello, Merry Christmas to Ilya. Thank you. So a shot, yeah, off of, I forgot what happened. Big rebound. Yeah, there was nothing he could do. I think wasn't Vladar's fault. And then Brink, I think a 2-on-1. I mean, there's nothing Demko could do. They gave up an odd man break, and it just why he had to respect the near post towards the shooter, far post looking at the ice. All right, the Philly feed. Let's make sure we're live. It was spinning a little. 26-23 shots on goal. Oh, New Year's Eve in Eastern time zone. Happy New Year's for you guys. Freakishly lucky goal. Yeah, I know. It's too bad it went the other way. Wuhan Institute of Virology. Nice. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, in New York. Gotcha. Yeah, hello, Ilya. Welcome. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, too. Thanks, Blue Jay. Yeah, exactly. All right. All right. Into the near corner. Behind the Vancouver net. Puck picked up by the Flyers. That would be Couturier. Sends it. Oh, right. Nice pass to the slot. I don't know how they didn't score. Just couldn't get the stick and get the puck on net. I guess good defense by Vancouver. Keep it a 2-goal deficit. And Vancouver missed wide on a shot. It's in the far corner. Battle for the puck. Shot. Big rebound. Collision with the goalie, it looked like. Sent around the boards to the far side. Under 13 minutes remaining. Red line dump in by Vancouver. Taken behind the net by Philly. That's Andre. Sent up ahead. Picked up by Grundstrom. Vancouver gets sent behind their own net. Ronick to Bium. A nice return pass off the far boards. Dumped in by Vancouver. Boser is there, but they couldn't. Not kept in at the blue line. Red line skated over into the ozone. Backhand pass knocked away by Vancouver. There was a good shot, though. May have hit the post. We'll see if they give a shot on goal to Philly. 15-15 on giveaways. Dump in by Vancouver, but untouched, so icing on the Canucks. 12:04 to go in the third period. Not to sound negative, I don't think EP40 deserves over $11 million a year. Wait, who is that? Oh, Elias Pettersson? Is that how you say? Yeah, yeah. Ah, I hear you. 11 a year. Wow, that is a lot. I don't know the market though. Oh, great shot from the slot by the Flyers. Good blocker save by Demko. 28-20. We're on the behind the net cam for whatever reason. Can never tell what the hell's going on. Far circle, I think. Nope, that was near circle. Ugh, finally. Just stick with what works. The great broadcast cam. You can cut to the corners occasionally, but we don't need this behind the net garbage. Pass, let's see. Vancouver sends it up the near boards. Puck is loose in the near corner. They get it knocked away. Vancouver, I think, was off. No offside. They have it in the neutral zone. Flyers trying to get a line change, and Vancouver sends it to the nearest boards. Glove save on a long shot from the blue line. Some pushing and shoving at 11:03. 28-24 on the shots. Great scoring opportunity, I think, maybe by Andre. Nice blocker save by Demko. No, it was 30. Pardon me. Couldn't see the number. 39, Michkov. Had a great shot from the slot. Nice blocker save by Demko. All right. Face off. Why do we do this above the ice cam? This is terrible. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even tell what end and what we were doing. Into the near corner. Ooh, collision in the near boards. I thought we might have fisticuffs, but we did not. Taken in, near circle. Puck is deflected. Behind the net. Far corner, near corner. Far circle shot. Big rebound. Oh, Vancouver couldn't get to it. And it's cleared out by the Flyers. Under 10.5 to go. Oh, that was a missed opportunity for Vancouver. A shot, a nice big rebound in the slot, and nobody could get a stick on it. Red line taken away by Flyers. Pass. Boy, hits are 26-22 Vancouver. Holy crap. A lot of hits. Or they're generous with the hits, the official score. Puck is deflected to the blue line. Vancouver cross-ice pass. Shot from the far circle. Saved by Vladar. 30-27 shots on goal now. Shot from the near circle. Big rebound into the far corner. And taken out by the Flyers. They're trying to get a line change. Looks like Vancouver might too. They skate into the near circle. Pass centered. Deflected away. Kept in at the blue line. Long shot. Blocked down. Into the far circle. Sent ahead over the red line. Puck is loose next to the net. Demko sends a pass off the far boards and out. And the Flyers have it in their own end. Should be Sanheim behind the net. Over the red line. Deflected into the far corner. Picked up by Bayum. And up ahead. Pass gets away from Rossi. Sent in again behind the net. 8:44. I think that may have been icing on Philly. I should have put eye drops in. Lankinen making big money as backup goalie. Oh, boy. 12:13 in the morning. Yep, 12:18 now in the Eastern. Yeah, I figured it out. I saw the initials and the number. Thanks, Blue Jay. Face off, sent behind the net. Flyers. Pass over the red line. Taken into the near circle. Drysdale to the far circle. Passes to the near circle. That shot is way wide. Nope, I guess it was deflected into the netting at 8:27. Off the stick of Cates. And hopefully Rossi's all right. He's getting up slow. Got a little hitch in his giddy up. Hopefully he's all right. Do we have a full break? They're doing a side-by-side. Canucks owner is ranked as the top 3 worst owners in many NHL circles. But take the article for what it's worth. Aquilini. That is going to... Yeah, they'll probably... You're right. They'll probably pull the goalie soon. Oh, is that the owner? I hadn't heard that name. All right. Let's make sure the shots are good. 30-27. Yeah. Now Vancouver's 0 for 3 on the power play. I think they jumped the gun on that. Just because maybe that they thought that 4-on-4 was over. That was just very odd to me. Flyers 0 for 1. Face-offs 29-21 in favor of the Flyers. They have the shots lead now, 30-27. Keep in mind they were down 10-0 in shots. Like for the most of the first period, it was 10-5. So they've outshot the Canucks 25-17 since the first period. 27-23 hits, Canucks. 15-10 blocked shots, Vancouver. 16-15 giveaways, Vancouver. 4-3 takeaways. Yep, and they will probably in like 3 or 4 minutes they'll pull Demko if it's still a 2-goal lead. Best record at current NHL opponent building. Rogers Arena, the Flyers are 13-5-2, 700%. Wow. Didn't know that. Face off. Patterson, Vancouver gets it out into the far corner. Kane makes a hit. Flyers send it around the near boards. Oh, couldn't keep it in at the blue line, though, for Vancouver. Puck is in the far circle, sent around again by the Flyers. Kept in at the... Nope, not kept in. Knocked down at the blue line. Flyers with the puck. Drop pass, shattered the stick. That might have been Drysdale who shattered his stick. Kane going the other way. Where's the penalty? No penalty, though. Drysdale has no stick. He's trying to kick it up against the boards. I thought maybe they were going to say Kane got a penalty against him, but that stick is still in 2 pieces in the Vancouver end. The ref picked up the blade end. All right, under 7.5 to go. So Kane must have registered a shot on goal. And we just had an icing by Vancouver, 7:19. Yeah, Drysdale shattered his stick. Oh, Kane made a decent forehand shot. Good save by Vladar, and then Drysdale had to kick it into the boards before Pettersson could get to the puck. Missed opportunity. Oh, I guess no icing because the faceoff is at center ice. They must have made a mistake. 9-6 shots on goal this third period for in favor of Vancouver. All right, behind their own net, up the near boards. 7 minutes remaining in the third period. Puck gets away from the Flyers into the far corner, sent behind the net by the Canucks. Near corner, near circle. Vancouver sends it behind the net. Puck gets loose in the slot, and it's sent into the near corner. Near circle, near boards, near circle. Puck knocked away. Flyers finally get it out of their own end. And a Canuck was down in the O-zone. Hopefully he got back up. Looks like line changes for at least the Flyers, yeah, and the Canucks. Kane into the far circle. He makes a hit in the far corner. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Oh, come on. Where's the holding of the stick on the Flyers there in the near corner? And what's the whistle for here? Must have hit the netting. Somebody definitely had a hold of a stick. And no call. 5:57 to go. Last media timeout at the under 6 minute mark. NHL.com has 30-29 on the shots. Flyers are good at home too. Yeah, you know, this was just all time in this building for Vancouver. Flyers in Vancouver. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, Flyers this year 8-6-3 away, 11-5-4 at home. Yeah, they had a 700 winning percentage in the Vancouver arena, Rogers Arena. I know it's not Rogers Center. I know that's somebody else's home, and I'm blanking on who. Trying to get the Flyers logo to show up a little more, but need a rally here if you're a Canucks fan. Last game of the night. Oh, I accidentally closed. Dang it. Get that back up here. There we go. All right. 4-2. Each team got a goal. Tomorrow we got a triple header. Start out with Rangers Capitals, 11:30 Central. Lightning Ducks, 3 o'clock Central. Break for women's basketball, Central Florida, Texas Tech, 6. Bruins Oilers, 8:30 Central. So triple header, 31st, triple header, also on the 1st. We'll recover on the weekend. All right. Flyers win the draw, send it to the neutral ice. Vancouver in their own end with the puck. Pass to Bayoum. I got to figure out how to say that. Kane drop pass, gets away. Flyers in the near boards. Can't get it out. Vancouver keeps it in. Kane in the near corner. Sent one off somebody at a tough angle. Oh, we got a collision in front of the crease. This could be a fight coming up. I was distracted by that. I was not watching the puck. And Vancouver has to retreat into their own end. Probably a forward line change. Pass to Willander. Sends it back to his partner, Bayoum. Flyers in the near circle. They take it around behind the net. Far circle. Back to the blue line. Blocked shot. Vancouver takes it over the red line. Pass to the near circle. Return pass deflected by a Flyer nearly into the net. Kept out by Vladar. And Vancouver pulled their goalie. 4.5 to go. Shot. Rebound just outside the crease. Looked like a possible trip. But I guess the puck just went into the netting. Let's see if there's a call. Vancouver retakes. Yep, we do. Holding. Yeah, they missed one earlier. It's about time they called one. Vancouver to the power play. I think it's 91, they said. Vancouver with the 5-on-4, possibly 6-on-4 advantage. We'll see. Or did they send Demko back in the net? Okay, Demko is back in net, I guess. Not sure why. Couturier, Sanheim, Dvorak, and York on the kill. Blue line keeper sent behind the net. Cross ice pass off the near boards. It's behind the Philly net. Into the far corner. Sent down the length of the ice. And it's a good thing they didn't pull the goalie. That was right on target. Saved by, Demko. Canucks over the red line into the O-zone. Drop pass to the blue line. Long shot deflected into the near circle. Into the near boards. Sent to the far corner. Sent behind the net to the near corner again. And cleared down the length of the ice by the Flyers. Canucks have yet to register a power play shot. 3:33 in the third. Vancouver down 2, but just under a minute remaining on their power play. Cleared again by the Flyers. Actually, wait, did they take a shot away? No, they added one. Okay, so finally Vancouver got a shot on goal. Willander takes it. Pass to the far boards, deflected. Flyers end up clearing it again down the length of the ice. A little bit wide of the net. Taken behind the net by Ronick. Ronick skates it out. Over the red line pass to the far circle. Take a sent behind the net to the near boards. Now they pull the goalie for the 6-on-4. Puck loose in the crease, the slot. Flyers get it, and they got an empty netter. Wow, what were they doing? 2:41 to go. That's the game. Just took it off the near boards and sent it from the blue line. That goal is for Tippett. Puck got loose. Yeah, it looked like a high stick pass to get it out of the zone. Nothing Willander could do to get back in time. Just took it at the blue line and shot it into the net. 5-2. Gotta imagine they're not going to pull the goalie now. So shorthanded goal on the empty net. 33-32. Play continues. Just getting down to almost 2.5 minutes to go. And the power play is over. Back to 5-on-5. Same score as game 1 in Philly. 5-2 Flyers. 8 days ago. Flyers over the red line. Pass into the far corner. Behind the net. Battle for the puck. It's behind Vancouver's net. Far circle. Pass. Another pass deflected. Vancouver makes a pass to get it out. We're under 2 minutes remaining. Far circle shot. Big rebound. Big rebound attempt. Vladar was on his back, and a goal from the far circle by Vancouver. And it's 5-3 with 1:44 remaining. Willander on the goal. Yep. Vladar just was down on his own volition, it looked like. I guess he lost an edge with his skate as he tried to keep the puck out of the net. He tried to make a blocker save from his side. Somebody tried to block it from their side. Yeah, they don't even have it yet. Willander second, Tippett's 12th. And I guess they'll pull the goalie in a second here. All right, Vancouver wins the draw. It's in the O-zone. And let's see. Ronick couldn't get it out. Ronick takes it behind the net. Looking for someone. Now The slow head to the bench by the goalie. Dumped in. Vancouver has it in the far corner. Back to the blue line. Extra attacker on. Trailing by 2. Pass behind the net. Vancouver into the far corner. We're getting close to a minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Pass goes behind the Flyer net. Far circle back to the blue line. Long shot deflected into the near corner. Sent behind the net for Vancouver. O'Connor in the far corner with it. Far circle. His pass gets tipped. Flyers have it. Pass to the blue line. Sent ahead. They're going to get another empty netter with 36.8. 6-3 Flyers. And I guess some hurt feelings here. What happened? Zegras chirping? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Dvorak? Who had the goal even? Did they not? Okay, wait. Where's the third? Okay, Willander, Tippett, and Dvorak. Wait, what? These goals are out of order. Look, because it says 5-3, 5-2. I don't know why these are out of order. They got the right times. So bizarre, NHL.com. Dvorak got the goal, his 9th. Play continues. Under 30. Oh, yeah, sorry. Got to get rid of the empty net. 22 seconds to go in the third period. I was going to say Willander. Yeah, got that one. Okay. Dumped in by Vancouver to the far corner. No icing. Puck is pinned on the boards. That looks like it's going to be it. Keep an eye on the ice real quick. See, now I guess a no fisticuffs. 6-3. Flyers win on the road in Vancouver. They had two. Well, yeah, they had 2 empty net goals. A shorthanded empty netter, and then this one should be an empty netter full strength. But 5-3 final. Or 6-3 final. My bad. All right, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Please hit the like button. Consider hitting subscribe before you head on out of here. Oh, okay, yeah, thanks, Blue Jays. I was hoping. I hope they can get it together. I hear you. Yeah, I know. Canucks tank mode and ignited. Yeah, sorry. The guy in the next. Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, wild game. Flyers won. Yep. No worries. Yeah, good night, Blue Jay. Good night, Seth. Thanks for being here. Good night, all. Welcome, new viewers. Hope you'll become a subscriber. We got plenty coming your way tomorrow. We'll be back in less than 12 hours for the next game. We will have Rangers Capitals in less than 12 hours. 11:35 Central. That's a good question. Evan Carter. Do teams tank in hockey? I don't know. Well, he's just basing it on the trades the Canucks have made. They kind of are in that situation. Because, yeah, there is a lottery. There is a lottery for the draft. So it's not like the NFL where automatically the worst team gets the number 1 pick. So, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Same for the NBA. They have a draft lottery, although that one seems to be the most rigged lottery ever in sports. All right, 6-3 the final. 34-33 shots on goal Vancouver. Didn't do the visualizers. A couple empty netters. Here, we'll do the Willander goal real quick. Number 5 for Vancouver. Big rebound. A couple tips. And he was on his side, and he couldn't save it. Good night for Vladar, but yeah, not really... not a bad night for Demko either. 2 of those were empty net goals, so... All right, that's going to do it. Hope to see you back here in less than 12 hours. Mavs rig. Yeah, no, I was it that one this time and wasn't the last one? I mean, and then the famous didn't they make the envelopes cold or something? That's the rumor. Isn't that how the Knicks got Patrick Ewing or something? They knew to feel around for the cold envelope. They must have had it in the freezer or something. Just the rumors I've heard, but yeah. All right, that's going to do it. Hope to see you in 20 or 11 hours and 55 minutes. We'll be back with Rangers Capitals. Wait, what were you saying about? Oh, Ottawa. Yeah, Ottawa's the noon game on Thursday in the new year, January 1st. Gotcha. All right, the triple headers the next 2 days, double header Friday and Saturday night hockey as well. We'll figure out the rest of the weekend schedule soon enough. Take care. This is Sin Bin Stream signing out, wishing you all the best. Happy New Year if I don't see you. Happy holidays. Hope to see you soon, though. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you all. Thanks for supporting the channel. Until next time, take care and bye-bye. Have a great